welcome back to the stream. And yeah, yesterday stopped at this stage, stage 301. Now going to do the remaining, I think, 8 attacks that I have left. Yeah, 8 attacks. I don't think I'm gonna be able to catch up to these guys at 350, but yeah, we'll see how far I can go. I think this stage shouldn't be that bad actually. I'm using this one Scorcher to distract hopefully some of those Shark Blasters, so that they're not gonna take out all my mechs in the beginning. Because these Shark Blasters do quite a lot of damage. I also need to take out these shields because I think those bombardiers are not gonna go near them anytime soon. Maybe 2 critters is gonna help them a bit to take out the shields. I just have to keep shocking these boom cannons. Hello Theo. Hello Ahmed. Okay, the health is 12, basically 13 million. Looks almost like rocket choppers would be possible. I'm not sure how well Mech Bombardier would work. I just don't know if they could finish the shield. But maybe with the rocket choppers I could... Yeah, I can't really take out these shields though. Like even Scorchers could be an option. I'm not sure how strong Scorcher would be, especially with these shock launchers on that right side. Hi Hella Trigger. So yeah, I think I will go with Mech Bombardier and use 1 vitamin. I'm still able to use a few of the vitamin. I think 5 after this attack. Smoky Warrior. I mean, I guess the first thing would be what's your headquarter level? Like warriors with bullet would be the best, but if you don't have bullet then would need a different hero. Evening only me. Actually, these bombardiers need to take some damage. So I think otherwise, when vitamin heals those mechs, they're gonna be way in front. So I'm not sure how much I should clear, but I think after this boom surprise I can already start to go to this corner. Drop one critter and then one shark. Selected the wrong GB ability. Looks like I might lose there a few bombardiers to these boom cannons. Throw another critter. I'm gonna need another shark. Also one shark with this shark launcher. And hopefully Bullet can get in front again. The time, I think it's gonna be fine. Question is if Bullet can stay alive. I'm 24 Harish. Hey, you got a wine? Oh, that's unlucky to lose the connection. Like, was it one of these errors that I had yesterday? Or just internet connection gone? Okay, one energy drink. That's so unlucky. I would need 2 GP for another energy drink, but don't think I'm gonna get that. Can only try to distract with a crystal critter. I'm gonna get the shield now on medkit. Yeah, I think I should get it. I was close. AV Sparkly. Okay, that stage looks interesting with the machine guns and these cells, so everything is like green on this front and left side. But I think with Mech Bombardier it should be very easy. Can just throw a few critters here and there, and then that's going to distract all these single target buildings. Actually, I probably don't even need the medic. A bit afraid to drop this last bombardier on this left side, because I think this machine gun would take them out. Slow down a bit. Okay, one drink for bullets. Then I need to take out these cannons. One critter here, another shark. I think that shark is a bit late. I can just keep these boom cannons shocked. Another shark. I think with 1 minute left I'm easily gonna finish this. I mean, everyone has a different voice, I guess. I don't think it's that deep. Okay, this base, these Simmos. Yeah, I can stay outside of the range. I just need to take out the shields. Okay, the Simmo. So I need bullet on this left side because the mechs would get taken out by the Simmos. So I could also try to go around the right side completely. Or I'm going to try to rush the core. I think I will just see how the attack is going to work, and then I'm going to decide if I'm going to rush. Like, this boom cannon is a little bit of an issue. But I think, like with some critters, yeah, these mega flamethrowers are not even in range. Hello, General Lit. Yeah, but I mean, on this account I don't have that many proto troops. And the thing is, I also don't know how many players are still in lower stages, like stage 250. I mean, they could have a lot of attacks left. So I could probably easily overtake the players at 350 if I use proto troops, but I mean, you basically need 3 accounts though to always have enough proto troops. Because it's basically 4 weeks between each mega crab, or even 5 weeks sometimes. And there's, I think, like 4. Like, if I use all the proto troops, and if they would be on average always, like, I guess the same, then I would need at least 3 accounts to always have the max amount of the proto troops. I also don't have that much time this crap, so like, I think I just should not try to play 2 accounts like the crab is currently, because it's gonna take so much time. And I almost forgot to activate this fire bomb. Critter, 2 shocks. I might have lost too many bombardiers somewhere. Yeah, a bit unlucky. I think that could have been a solo for sure. And thanks General Lit for the €5 super chat. Appreciate it. Thanks for the support. Like, this is the account that I played the first proto troop mega crab. And if I look at in the storage, I only have 16 heavy choppers, and it's not guaranteed there's going to be a heavy chopper till the next mega crab. Same with the melon bombardiers. And so far there was not even one critter cannon in, I guess, like 2 months now. Not even one critter cannon. So like, if these things happen to some of the proto troops, like, always have to expect that. So I'm just gonna reset and save the proto troops, and then hopefully from the next Mega Crab on I'm always able to push with all the proto troops. I mean, I'm still in the top 10 basically. I think I could have gotten more GB somewhere, no. Thought there was another firebomb, but there was not. And I could have also used maybe Wilderman and then it would have been an easy solo, but yeah, not the end. Like this one almost looks like Laser Rangers would be better. I mean, what do you imagine with a big prize? I mean, I think it would just be nice if there would be a trophy like the warship has for the top positions. Like, I think just that would be enough. I'm gonna need a lot of sharks for the boom cannons. I mean, except those boom cannons, there should not be something that takes out my troops. And I should have dropped Kwan a lot later, probably. Because he might go near the Scorchers, and then there's a risk he's gonna get taken out from some splash damage. Now I can shock these boom cannons. Now I can shock those boom cannons. I just have to keep them shocked. Hopefully I have enough GB to do that. I lost a lot of laser rangers. How did I lose all these laser rangers actually? I'm not gonna get this. Now I'm gonna look in this replay. I don't know how I lost them. Maybe somewhere in the beginning or so. Oh, some rocket launchers. Yeah, those rockets got basically all the laser rangers. That's not ideal. But yeah, that's the issue with laser ranger attacks. If you just lose a few, then it can be over. Hey, hammer. Yeah, like a trophy would be nice, yes. Like skins, I don't know. But I guess could also be interesting. This one also doesn't look that easy. I think it might be another stage for Vitamin. Just gonna drop Vitamin early to reduce as much damage from the max as possible. I don't think rocket chopper would be a good idea against these machine guns. I think they would end up to just get taken out by them. Because these machine guns do a huge amount of damage. Hello, Arabic friend. I don't think Heavy Zuka is going to be a good idea. Because if you, like, I think everyone is gonna max the bunkers and then put grenadiers in them. And then I think your Zukas are instantly gone. Like, maybe not all Zukas, but most of them. Like, grenadiers are so strong in the bunker. Yeah, but even with armor, I think the damage from the machine guns is too high. Like stages like this, I kinda want to use laser rangers. But I think the damage is too high. Or the health. Yeah, but for the warship, I'm not sure what I should unlock. Like in the beginning, it's kind of weird. I guess grenadiers, maybe. Max those. Maybe. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe grenadiers and heavies. Like, I just don't think Zukas is gonna be a useful option with the grenadiers in the bunker. Because you can have 4 bunkers, and then you can have from the multi-node and 3 engine rooms another bunker. Thanks, God of Wine. That's nice to hear. Okay, I actually have to remember to – load the troop. I think I don't need the medic on this one. Just going to use another bombardier boat. And then I'm going to delay one of the medics. One of the mechs. Because I really need one mech to go towards these sniper towers. Or two mechs basically. Hope that will work. Could have a bit late. So I lost one bombardier. I'm gonna start to clear some of those mines. Also to distract this Sharkbuster a bit. And I can basically regroup once the shields are gone. Should only need 2 sharks. Medkit here. But those simmers are gonna be a huge issue. Also the laser. I can shark the simmers maybe once. And then clear the core. Can grab a critter. I can use an energy drink maybe. Yes, that would be from the Mega Crab, these 4000 diamonds. I mean, makes sense, about 300 stages and 4000 diamonds. Like here, these last stages I got basically always 8 diamonds, so yeah, you can gain a lot of diamonds from the Mega Crab. Hey, jumped. Well, I probably could be, or I could have had the chance if I would have used all the proto troops, but yeah, I'm kind of resetting the accounts, I guess, to have more proto troops for the future Mega Crab, so I'm not using proto troops except the remaining Dr. Vitamins from this proto troop workshop. And I think on this stage I'm gonna try again to rush. Just gonna tag slightly different. Maybe 2 max is going to be enough with a vitamin. It's very nice these rockets are that far back, so there's a kind of like a 3 snipe these shields. I just hope I don't get a sync error. Okay, this shark launcher is doing an amazing job to shark everything. So bullet got caught up a bit. Now he should be in front again. I would say that's probably the best setup for map clearing. Because nowadays you don't really need a lot of GB. Like one statue is basically always enough. Like you could obviously use more GB, but you don't really need to, because the strategies don't need a lot of GB. Like rifles, laser rangers is usually very strong. So you don't really need any GB. And then just the few troop health are just very nice to have, and then the other statues are just troop damage. Like with this setup I could basically probably clear most bases just with an engraving boost and without boosting any statues. So I would say it's definitely a strong statue setup. Okay, I'm just gonna get this machine gun. Like I would kind of like to do some videos about map clearing, but even though I'm almost in legend rank for victory points, I still rarely get players that have like 10 statues. Okay, this one I think Zukas. I believe the shock launcher is not gonna be in range, but I'm going to play it safe and use bullet. Yes, I know I can do that, God of Wine. I mean, that's what I'm doing basically. So I can use 4 more vitamins. And I can already drop bullets. Be good if all the troops get taken out, but I think it's not really happening. Like bullets survive so long, that's crazy. So now I can drop a crystal critter and clear hopefully most of the mines. Okay, even that was a bit dangerous. Now stage 310. Okay, 1 rocket launcher would be in range. I think rocket choppers is going to work. Like, I wish the Seekers would also upgrade and not be level 1 Seeker. Like, there's a bug with them, so they are just spawning level 1 Seekers instead of Max Seeker. One shark should be enough, and now I can clear a few of these cells, get more extra GB. And from there I basically only need to shock this shark blaster again. Perfect, this rocket launcher is even targeting those wingmen. So he's not even shooting at the rocket launchers. Well, I mean, I don't know, but so far the gunboat crab always said a GB gain. So just to get more, then I think it would be like probably twice or even more GB from one building. So yeah, just GB gain, but I don't know how high it was. I think about 150% maybe, but I don't remember. But yeah, so far the Scorched crab always had Scorcher life leech, and now it has Scorcher speed, so you never know if it's gonna change or if it stays the same. But at least it should have some sort of GB boost. I can try to rush again, even though this is gonna be really hard with the Doom Cannons and the Boom Cannons. Also the Simo. So I might even use extra abilities also, yes. All the GB abilities, and they just cycle through. Like, I think the Gumbo Crab should be very nice. Like, I think it's always one of the best Mega Crabs, and yeah, just because you get more GBs, you can play around more, can use different strategies, which is always great. Okay, thing is I need to take out this other Mega Flamethrower. That shock was actually quite bad. I should have shocked the boom cannons also. Okay, one more shock is something that I can do. But now I have to save the GB if I want to have a chance to solo it. I can go for one more critter, I guess. Trying to clear the mines. Like if some of the vitamins can survive, then there could be a chance. I don't have a lot of GB, but at least a little bit. Okay, but this vitamin is not healing the bombardiers. Yeah, there's no way this is gonna be going down in one attack now. Maybe with proto troops, like with the Melon Bombardier and the Heavy Chopper. Well, I used to like, I think, the Proto Crab the most because it had GB boost, and at least with Rainmakers it was always nice, but now I think it's more difficult to say. Like with the current system of the Proto Troops, the Proto Crab will be the most annoying, because if you want to use just Proto Troops, like you would always have to reload them individually, and that would be very annoying. But yeah, probably the Gunboat Crab is one of the ones that I like the most. But the other crabs are kind of like, feel like the same, I think. Like the Cryo Crab is also nice because you can clear the mines, and yeah, but most crabs, even if they're different a little bit, they are still gonna be Mech Bombardier mostly. Like the Scorched, the Joker Crab was cool with a tank speed boost. I would say that. How many vitamins can I use? Okay, 3 more, and I have 5 attacks still remaining. Yeah, why not use another boat of vitamin? Maybe even 2 boats of max. Yeah, I don't think I need 3 max. 2 should be enough. And again, wait before I drop the vitamins. Even though I think it's gonna be very hard to get the Bombardiers damaged. Actually, because they're walking way off now. Once they do get damaged, okay, that is... Yeah, I mean, now it doesn't matter, I mean... Should have thought about that there's no defense. Like even with less than half of the bombardiers, I'm getting kinda close. Yeah, that would have been very easy if I didn't lose that many bombardiers. I don't know if I can get to the top 5. Like, it looks like there's a lot of solos now, but I don't know it. But yeah, this should have been a really easy solo. Like a stage like this, I would really like to use Zukas. But I mean, the issue is also going to be the Zuka speed boost. They're just too fast. No, not really in a hurry, but like the last attack after I lost those bombardiers in the beginning, it was just over. Yeah, I mean, the lasers are definitely annoying. But at least they're possible to shock with one shock. I mean, why not go for crazy solo? Main issue is gonna be also these lasers. They would also be in range very quickly, so there's not a way to get a lot of free gunboat energy. And I don't really want to change the engraving because I think then the health would be too high on the core. I actually have a a lot of GB somehow. Lost there's some Zukas. I also don't know the exact range on these other laser beams. Of course I missed the shock launcher. Please don't. Yeah. I should have shocked these other lasers just once. Then it would have been really easy, I think. Yeah, this is a solo for sure. Can even hack this mortar. The strategy was good, but I should have thrown either smoke or a shock on those other laser beams. But yeah, I didn't really look at the range. Yeah. I'm not even gonna land the hero. And yeah, like this strategy used to be a lot more common. And like now, this is like the first time I'm using this attack in a long time. Yeah, the attack was nice, thanks, but yeah, it was not well executed. I'm not gonna be able to catch the first place. Like only 3 attacks remaining and he is basically 40 stages ahead. Like this one also doesn't look that nice. But Rocket Chopper might work. I probably would want to use bullets. I think I didn't shock the laser. Okay, bullet actually doesn't really help that much like I hoped he would. At least I can easily distract this laser beam with one crystal critter. I can shock those rockets. They're a little bit closer. Second shark. Okay, one critter. Another critter. Maybe if I move in this corner, I'm gonna be safe from the other boom cannon. Yes, looks like it is. I think with armor the health of the defenses might have been too high. Yeah, I mean on the last Mega Crab I used a lot of proto troops though. This time I'm not. I mean I would also like to finish first obviously, but yeah, I'm just gonna pass this Mega Crab and come back for the next one with the proto troops. Yeah, this time just saving them. Okay, the health must be high. 1150% basically. I can still use one vitamin, right? Yes. Not sure what you mean with a movie or so, but okay. Yeah, Bullet needs to stay on this left side, distract the Doom Cannon. Let's see what they are going to do. Yeah, I guess that these mechs would not really go where I want them, so I'm going to drop this boat now. We don't want to throw there more sharks. It's definitely a bit annoying. But those mechs are kind of a bit useless. I think now it's looking a lot better. But to be honest, I don't even know if it changes something if the vitamins heal bullets. Just want that rocket launcher. One shark here. Now I can work on the shields. I lost 3 bombardiers. I think that should be fine. Question is gonna be if they can finish the core. Okay, let's see if this is going to work. Go for one more shock here. The machine gun targets bullet, there might be a small chance. Very nice. To solo that stage is not bad for sure. Okay, this one looks ridiculous. Cannons and rocket launchers. Don't think there's gonna be a way to solo this stage. Yeah, just so many of the rocket launcher. I'll just try and clear enough in the first attack so it's gonna be an easy finish. Think that's the best that I can do. Okay, now drop this last mech. I think if I can just get this one shock blaster, that's gonna be fine. The other ones should not matter once I'm at the core, or just trying to clear more defenses. Be good if I could get another drink for bullets. But that is gonna be very close. Okay, just had enough GB. But it looks like it didn't really help a lot. At least I should be able to get one or two rocket launchers. So I think now I would use armor instead of sabotage. Just to reduce the damage that these rocket launchers are going to do to bullets. Like, I think even one mech would be enough, but I'm going to use two. In case I'm going to lose one mech somewhere randomly. But it is not going where I want him. Let's share this mortar. And now I'm just gonna have to use energy drinks. One last drink, and I think, yeah, it is enough damage. First thing I'm gonna do is switch back to Sabotage. So 2 attacks remaining. I think I'll go rocket choppers on this one. Use one bolt of rifles for the boom cannons in the beginning. How did they got a rocket chopper? Bit annoying, but losing one rocket chopper shouldn't be the end. Not a great shock, I missed the boom cannon. But yeah, to be honest, I think like without bullet it still would not be that different. I think you could just use Kawan and then Mech Bombardier or Scorched or something like that. I think without like mechs or bombardiers would be more interesting. And fire straight on the sniper tower. Then onto this rocket launcher with one shock. And yeah, now that should be really easy. Just a matter of time to finish that core. Could have even went for the shields. And for this one, just a regular mech bombardier attack. Okay, this one is... I think with clearing the base it's not possible. Maybe there's a small chance for rocket choppers. Not a very small chance. I think with the heavy chopper it would be easy. But I'm not going to use a heavy chopper. Okay, let's think about the base for a second. We're lucky to get away with that. So now I'm gonna keep shocking those sniper towers. If I'm gonna be lucky, the spread from the troops, they're gonna also target the rocket launcher. Yeah, looks like they are going for it. So I just have to take out the laser behind the core. So regroup. That's gonna take out the stun cannon. There. I lost 1, 2, 3 rocket choppers. Yeah, 3 rocket choppers lost. I can get a little bit of extra GB from that. And now I don't want to use any wingman abilities at all because I think that might let the laser rangers fire. Like, I don't know why Rodero just went so far away from the other troops, but yeah, that is enough. Very nice solo. Didn't thought it would be one at first, but we managed to get it. This one again a stage where rocket choppers could work. But I think this one might have just too many rocket launchers, especially this one. I don't think there's gonna be a way to clear it. Like, I would have to... And there's also these rockets that would come in range then. If I just clear these, maybe I can somehow tank this rocket launcher fire. Then I would not have to clear this boom cannon. I mean, I could also see something with bazooka. Be impossible. But that would be way more difficult. Yeah, I almost want to try something with bazooka, but there's the risk that it's just not going to work. Yeah, I think I'll try rocket choppers. I think they would have the better chance. Yeah, like if I get Zukas up here above the shock launcher, then I could flare like this rocket launcher, and like these rockets would target bullet, but this one might target the Zukas instead, so I'm gonna risk and try Zukas actually. Just can't let them take out this Flotsam. One medkit. I think I flared a bit late with bullets. Like bullet is just staying too high now. Needed to flare this rocket launcher way earlier. Yeah, even flaring the boom cannon is not going to help. Maybe if I flare the mortar. No. Yeah, it's just difficult without any GB. I could have farmed something, maybe. But it was not an easy stage to solo. Now rocket choppers are gonna get it really easy. Yeah, it was a hard stage to solo for sure. All the boom cannons, Simo, shock launch and rocket launchers. Like with a heavy chopper, I think it would be a solo, probably. But yeah, without the heavy chopper, it's just so difficult. Yeah, not a difficult base. So every stage could be the last attack now. And this might be it. Okay, I have an idea if it's gonna work. I have no idea about that, but if it is, it's gonna be a nice attack for sure. Okay, let's try. I don't think Mech Bombardier is going to get it, even though it kind of looks close, but especially with these shock launches, I think they would easily mess up the attack. I hope one Scorcher is enough to take out those shields. I have no idea if they actually are. Especially with this one sniper tower shooting at them. Okay, I needed 2 Scorchers. I'm very sure about that. I can try to distract a bit with a crystal critter or maybe 2 crystal critters. But I just don't see that that is gonna do enough to protect this one Scorcher. I mean, I need maybe even just 1 minute or 1.5 minutes, so because the Scorcher is out of range, maybe it can damage the shields enough. Okay, only 1 shield is left. I might be able to use artilleries and get it. Okay, bit unlucky with this laser. Almost worked. I think I really should have used 2 Scorchers to easily take out these shields. Would have cost me 16 extra GB, but I think that would have been worth it. I just could have saved so much GB after that, and then I could have shocked like that shock, and then maybe even a shock here, some more critters. I think it was definitely possible, but very hard. So that is the last attack, unfortunately. No attacks left. Not in the top 5, at least 6th place right now, but I think there's still plenty of players that can overtake me. But yeah, I just didn't use the proto troops, so that does not help at all. I guess I can try to do the Dr. Terror on one of the accounts. I think, yeah, I didn't complete it here, and I can do all the stages, so this one is at the highest stage that is possible. I have no idea how the stage is going to look. Just gonna boost Sabotage. And I don't have any resources. just destroy some NPCs. Like, I haven't really found a useful strategy for this big island Dr. Terror. Like, Zukas are usually not possible because of the shark mines and mines that are there. So I'm usually just trying or using Scorcher, a mech and Laser Ranger. Yeah, I feel like this is maybe not the best strategy for this event, but so far it kind of works. I mean, the health is also not that high like on the other Dr. Terror. I think this is at best half of the health so far. So I can kind of just walk through the base. But yeah, losing some troops doing that, obviously. Like, I think for a stage like this I should even use Mech Bombardier instead. I just have to go here now behind the core, and that's... Yeah, I think this is probably one of the easiest stages when the headquarters just like 5 tiles off the beach. Okay, there's 1 second wind. Juicer Kawan kinda likes to get damaged by the explosions from the Scorchers. I didn't mean to flare that close, but it still should be pretty easy. But I lost a bunch of troops, unfortunately. Again, 1 base there with the headquarter right in the beginning. I mean, how much health does this base even have? Yeah, not even 800%. I mean, just the fact I can speed up the whole attack and still get it says it's not that difficult at this time. But yeah, this base is just bad with the headquarter there. Really easy to get it. Okay, this one is above 800%. Yeah, I can just clear a little bit now and then regroup with a few smokes to protect Koban. Well, actually, it's not really true. I mean, now, yes, but like already on the tropical island, there's not less than 50 players that beat the most stages or the highest stage that is possible. And this same thing is going to happen on this leaderboard. I mean, already there's only 38 at the highest threat level, so yeah, that's at this point just gonna keep decreasing. So you're gonna be able to catch up in some days or I guess weeks. %900. Maybe the next one has above 1000%. And actually, yeah, I thought about using laser rangers, but this should work. Like on the tropical island, even though I missed, or I didn't really miss them, but it just didn't increase the threat with the bug there in the first 2 or 3 times it appeared. Like I already caught up to the leaderboard on that small island, the tropical Dr. T. I think just the same is gonna happen here as well. Just gonna take more time on this volcano island because it is lower health. But at some point it will happen. Hello, Ali. Well, I guess you have to like practice the attacks and yeah, I guess also know how to attack, like which strategies. Like, why is it only 800% now? Previous stage had already almost 1000. Like, I think actually the super mortar is a bit annoying sometimes because it shoots at the Scorched and then it hits like the laser rangers. Where's Kawan? I can't. There he is. I thought he was still down there, but he moved up. Yeah, maybe it just makes sense to even shock this super mortar. Yeah, that is the last stage. Yeah, I mean, could be true, but I feel like it's also that, I mean, a lot can't beat the stages. Like, it was always for a long time at the max for everyone, but yeah, now there's also a lot that are at some percentages, which is also possible with the bug, but I think mainly, okay, at least for these, it's probably mainly because they didn't manage to beat the stage so far. At least that's my guess. But at some time, no one will be able to go higher. I mean, I could attack, maybe strategize. But it kind of looks boring. I mean, like, what is this? One shield. I mean, I can rush with that. That should be interesting, maybe. I mean, it's so ridiculous that this is still the case. I mean, no shields here. No shield at this top. Just one shield there. And then these two shields are also like some machine guns. That's so annoying. So yeah, maybe I can at least rush. Would take one shock. I think I have to shock this shock launcher. And like 3 shocks. 4 shocks and 2 critter. Yeah, I think that is enough. Can even regroup a bit so that these bombardiers can get more GB. Because if I want to get GB from those cannons, I would have to drop a critter. And I don't really want to do that. Or at least only one critter. Right guys, please write in English in the chat. Okay, can't drop one critter now in the Zukas. Just don't want to lose brick. I think there might be a small gap in the smoke. Okay, but I have 150 GB. Yeah, the shield is just instantly gone. Yeah, I have to agree, I wish they would do that the shields are always in place, but yeah, unfortunately I think that's not gonna happen. Which is a bit sad, because this base is a joke. Only 1 shield instead of, I think, 6 shields. Yeah, but that's then gonna be it for this stream. Finished stage 323. Could have gotten higher, especially if I would have used proto troops. Like, I think would have been very easy to catch them, but yeah, not this crab, but I'm gonna be able to get there hopefully in the next mega crab. So the gunboat crab. But yeah, that's it for the stream. Thanks everyone for watching. Bye.